Hello. Hello. I hope you're all doing well. Right. This might be the final part of this game, which I'm sure you're all very excited to hear. Okay. One thing I noticed when setting up here. Let me see. Let me just double check this. Yeah, that's fine. This here screen, when you're going to load a save, when it's on last map change, you don't get a screenshot, but you get a screenshot for general saves, which is kind of nice. You'd be surprised. I don't think this is actually that common. I know other games have done it, but it's not something you see all the time. It should be done more, I think. Though I did notice that these two saves are exactly the same, which doesn't make any sense because they're definitely in different spots. So I don't know why the screenshot's the same, but yeah. I don't know. Well, it seems like some of these screenshots don't work at all for some reason. But I don't know. I just think that's it's a thing you don't see too often in game. At least not in shooters. So I guess we're going this way. Oh, is this the right way? I guess so. Nice submarine.
This is it, folks. Home stretch. Keep your eyes peeled for any signs of trouble.
There he is. See, if this ends up being the very end of the game, I'll be quite annoyed.
You're through an awful lot of trouble, hero.
I could have done this last
Still
night.
allying yourself with the rabble, I see. A shame. It doesn't become someone with your ancestry to mingle with such riff-raff.
Riff-raff my ass. You and I got an old score to settle, boss man, and now it's payback time.
No one was speaking to you, you savage brute. You should learn to keep your place.
Oh no, Superfly?
Unless you go getting any ideas, young lady.
It looked like he
You
missed.
bastard! Leave them out of this, Kage. This is between you and me.
Of course. As it should be. As it was always meant to be. Though there's no dishonor in bowing down to one's superior. It's not too late for you to stand down and swear your subservience to me.
Not a chance. Honor demands retribution for the atrocities committed by you and your ancestors.
So be it.
Are you
Oh, sick
mad?
dodge.
Didn't you claim that touching the two swords would spell the end of everything? Or was that just another one of your lies?
Rest assured, and that was no lie. But if I'm to die, I could care less if I take the whole damned universe with me.
You truly are insane.
I could. He said I could care less.
Curse you, hero. Why won't you yield?
That's wrong.
I can't. Not while the blood of Usagi and all the other Miyamoto sent
Surely he
before
means I
runs through
couldn't
my
care less.
veins. What the?
Usagi!
End of the line, Mishima. Can't you feel it? The combined might of my ancestors now courses through the Daikatana. Your day of reckoning is finally at hand!
Don't be so sure. I'll fight you till my last breath.
Last broth. Right, let's go. Oh shit. That actually hit me pretty hard. Hitting the swords off each other doesn't seem to matter. Okay, well he wrecked me kind of good. Fair play. Thankfully you can skip the cutscene. I leveled up off that for some reason. I'm not sure if this is doing any damage. My eyes. Okay, it is. So much for a sword fight.
Caught the tail end of your duel, kid. Nice work. You okay?
Yeah, I'm all right.
So what now?
I'm not sure. Depends on...
Hero, your sword. It's gone.
Whoa. What just happened here?
That's alright, it sucked anyway.
I don't know. I'm not really up to speed on the intricacies of time travel paradoxes. But it's possible that Mishima's death nullified the alternate timelines that were created when he altered history.
That's
And what are we
convenient.
still doing here? We don't belong in this time period any more than that other Daikatana did. Shouldn't we have disappeared too?
Good question.
What if it's not an instantaneous effect? I mean, who knows how many alternate realities were created? The different timelines could just be collapsing slowly.
If that's the case, we'll have to hurry if we want to get back to our own time before we're caught in the backlash and wiped out of existence.
And how do you propose we do that? The only Daikatana we got left seems to be running on empty. Looks to me like we're stranded again.
Maybe not. I've got an idea.
What?
This looks like it might be the place.
I appreciate I don't have to play any of this. I can just relax.
So what exactly do you have in mind, hero? Hey, wait a minute. You're not thinking of doing what I think you're thinking, are you?
The reactor's core is our only viable power source. Tapping into it may be our only choice.
That's crazy. We don't even know if the Daikatana can harness a jolt of such magnitude.
Got any other suggestions? I didn't think so. Inserting the blade into the fusion cylinder should do the trick.
Hope you don't mind if I step back about a mile or two.
Go right ahead. Won't make a damn bit of difference if there's a meltdown.
You really think this is going to work?
Have a little faith, Superfly.
Faith. Faith is for fools who won't listen to reason.
Wow, clearly not a
much of
George Michael
spiritual
fan.
man, are you?
Or that.
Considering the life I've led and the horrors I've seen, can you blame me? Hey! What happened to the lights?
Something's wrong. Something's definitely wrong. What the... Where did it go?
Where did what go?
The Daikatana. It's gone.
What? How is that?
Oh.
Sorry, hero. 2 against 1 isn't quite fair.
Oh my god.
God! What have you done?
Only what needed to be done. You see, Mishima was right about me. You should have listened to him while you still had the chance.
What? What the hell are you talking about?
You've seen what the Daikatana can do, tasted its power firsthand. How can you resist it? It's absolutely incredible.
It's really not.
So intoxicating, like wielding living lightning. Now I know what a god feels like.
Listen to me, Mikiko. Don't let yourself be consumed by the lust for power.
A little late for that, isn't it?
No. It's never too late. Look around you. You cold-bloodedly murder the man who helped save your life. You choose the path of greed and avarice over more noble pursuits. Is this how you wish to honor the Ebihara legacy?
Get off your self-righteous pedestal. You know nothing about the Ebihara legacy.
I only know what your father told me. That the Ebihara clan was a group of noble warriors, dedicated to overthrowing Osaka Mishima's brutal regime.
Poor hero. Too blind to see the truth, even now. You were always far too trusting, just like Usagi. Don't you get it? My father fed you a pack of lies so that you'd do his bidding. The Ebihara clan was anything but noble, more like a bunch of cutthroats and bandits who banded together against Mishima out of sheer self-preservation. After the Battle of Fujiyama, Inshiro betrayed Usagi and refused to give the Daikatana back to him. They struggled, and Usagi was mortally wounded when Inshiro jabbed the sword blade first into his abdomen. Grabbing the ancient weapon by the hilt, Usagi managed to wrestle it from Inshiro's grasp. He then threw himself into the volcano, taking the Daikatana with him to his grave, robbing my family of its rightful claim to the sword.
Remember we were told this at the start of the game?
Rightful claim? Inshiro tried to steal it from him.
Wrong! My family acquired it fair and square by right of combat. Usagi was unworthy of wielding the Daikatana. He was a weak and simple-minded fool who lacked the vision to fulfill the sword's ultimate potential.
That's rubbish and you know it.
Rubbish.
You're just trying to justify your ancestors' actions, as well as your own. So tell me, now that you've got the Daikatana, what do you intend
That
to
was
do with
it.
it?
No comeback.
I'm going back in time to save my father's life. Then, who knows? Humanity is in desperate need of some guidance. Maybe I'll provide them with a more cultured and intelligent sensibility.
Do that, and you will be no better than Mishima.
Regardless of what happens, I can promise you one thing, that you won't be around to see it.
Stand down, Mikiko. It doesn't have to end this way.
The only thing ending here today, hero, is your life.
Here we go. Oh, I've got like no health going into this. 2 health. Oh my goodness. Okay, cool. I see how it is. So I'll try and do this bit a bit better. The fact that there's no autosave there is a bit crazy. Oh wow, that thing's actually pretty strong. Okay. Imagine it. Okay. That's really strong.
It should never have come to this. Maybe it won't have to.
It's all right, Mikiko. At least our expedition to Fujiyama wasn't a complete failure. I'm sure the artifacts we uncovered will prove to be very beneficial to the Institute. Don't look so discouraged.
I'm not, Father. I only wish we could have at least found the sole heir of the Miyamoto clan while we were there. He probably knows more about the sword than any other living being. I'm afraid we'll never find the Daikatana without his help.
Considering all the legends involving the sword, maybe that wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing. The consequences of messing with such a powerful artifact may be worse than any of us realize. Besides, for all we know, the existence of the Daikatana could be nothing more than a myth.
Security Chief Johnson speaks wisely. We should stop wasting our time and resources chasing phantoms when there are more pressing concerns to attend to.
What can be more pressing than restoring our family's honor?
Our ancestors already atoned for their past failings when they came up with a cure for the mutagenic Marburg pox filovirus. Perhaps it would be best for us to stop dwelling on the past and start looking to the future.
Is this the start of the game? No. Surely not. Yeah. It is pretty much the start of the game. The first cutscene, anyway. Oh, look at that. This is so artistic and deep. So he keeps the sword buried deep in some tunnel in a glass case. So at the end there, I don't know if you caught it all, Harvey. So you fight Kage Mishima, you beat him. They ideally want you to do it with his sword, but you can just laser him in 2 seconds and then he's dead, right? And then after that, Mikiko is like, I'm gonna betray you. So she backstabs Superfly, and she's like, well, I want this sword because it's great. And then you beat her in 2 seconds with a laser gun. And then, yeah, that's that. I guess Hiro uses the Daikatana to sort of restructure events so that both Superfly and Mikiko are alive, but they don't know about the Daikatana. They seem to think it's a myth. And they work at the lab, whatever it was called there, Mishima's Industries or whatever. Yeah, it's all back to the way it was, basically. That's what I get from that. So yeah, amazing. Absolutely. I just mean, what a work of art. Here's the credits. There he is. Now this is a good way to do credits. Cracking. Sean Green also worked on Doom and Doom 2 and Quake. Stevie Case was a professional Quake player who allegedly beat John Romero in a Quake deathmatch, and then they became an item, and I think this was her first like video game dev role. I don't know if bringing your girlfriend onto the team is a good idea, but what, you know, who am I to judge? I actually do like these credits, yeah. I appreciate being able to have a face to the name, you know? It makes it look like everyone has died though, which is kind of it's a bit morbid, you know, the candles and the black and white pictures. It's a bit darker than I think than they intended. Pixel Beast right here. Makes it a lot harder to make fun of funnier names, true. They're not in very good quality though. I mean, but that's Daikatana, isn't it? I mean, what do you expect? I thought the music was generally quite good in the game. Not too bad. There's the QA department. No names. They got shafted, didn't they? And that's it. Okay. Well, no wonder this game wasn't amazing, considering that's all he worked on it. Wow. Okay. See, I said this earlier, Harvey, but see if I knew that this was the end, obviously I would have, you know, finished it last night. But I wasn't to know. Joe Rogan. Oh dear, dear, dear. Let's see.